Hello everyone, welcome to the BOOKphilic YouTube channel. Now in this video we are going to discuss the conversion of ambiguous grammar to unambiguous grammar. Before that we have to discuss few points that what is the requirement of converting ambiguous grammar to their respective unambiguous grammar. First of all we have to take care of that. This is the most important question that is being asked in your college level exam level preparation and interview as well. In your interview, whenever there will be any campus going on your college, then there will be a question from your HR to ask you that what is the requirement of converting the ambiguous grammar into their respective unambiguous grammar. So in that case you have to remember the important things. What is the requirement? So first of all, let us move on to the parser. Okay, you might have learned that parser, the properties of a parser, the different types of a parser, and we are discussing the top-down parser as well. So a parser will get confused if there will be ambiguous grammar, because in ambiguous grammar there will be two or more than two chances to generate the same syntax. In order to generate the same syntax, the parser will get confused which syntax, which path should I follow to generate the same syntax. That's why in order to get rid of these types of confusion from the parser, we want to help the parser, the syntax analyzer phase, so that it cannot get confused. This is why we are going to convert the ambiguous grammar into unambiguous grammar. So let us move on to one a real life based example. So first of all you have to take care of one example, that is, suppose you are going to your college or institute or school, okay, and there is a two different paths to reach your college, institute or school, but the two paths are optimal. No, the two paths are not optimal. One path will be longer, the another path will be shorter. So which path should you follow? Which path should you follow in order to reach your college or institute or your respective schools in the optimal time? So you have to take care of that. So you will get confused, which should I follow, which should I not. So in that way you will get confused. In the same way, a parser will get confused in order to generate the parse tree, whether should I follow this path or should I follow that path to generate the same syntax. A parser is nothing but the syntax analyzer phase of a compiler design, and it has the function to derive the parse tree. So a parse tree can be if a parse tree can be derived with the two different ways. Suppose there is a LMD ways and RMD ways, means left to right derivation and right to left derivation. So in that case the parser will get confused whether should I follow the LMD or RMD path. So you cannot say that it is a right, it is a wrong. So in that way we have to get rid of this confusion in order to clear out the confusion of a parser, that is the syntax analyzer. So to remove the ambiguity, you have to take care of two things. First is associativity and the second is precedence. Okay, so first of all associativity and second of precedence. So let us move on to the associativity. Associativity of plus and minus is nothing but left associative, and star means multiplication, division and modulus is nothing but left associative, and power symbol is right associative. So we can say that except this power, all other symbols plus minus multiplication division modulus are having the left recursive or left associativity. Okay, so let us move on to one example in order to make you understand what is the main concept behind it. So let us move on to, you want to plus a and then b and then c. Okay, but there is a big but. Okay, we can write this is as, okay, a plus b and then plus c, and another is a then plus then b then plus then c. Now should I ask you one question? The question is that which path should I follow to generate the syntax, to generate the result? The result will be same as it is, a plus b plus c. No any differentiation between the result will be same, but which path should I follow? Should I follow this associativity or this associativity? Can you explain me? You cannot, you will get confused. In that way parser will also get confused with with which path should I follow to generate the same result, a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c. So in that case you have to take care of this associativity. So associativity here it is representing, here it is being represented by the brackets. So whenever these brackets will be associated with b plus c, then means b plus c will be solved first of all and then will get added with a. And in this case a plus b will be solved first of all and will get added with small c. So these associativity rules you have to follow, take care of these things. Okay, so in this case, in the previous case, that this is the case, in this case we have taken the plus. So in the plus symbol we have to follow left associativity. So in both of these, which one is the right, you might get confused. So I am just answering you. So since this is a plus, so this is right because it is left associative. It is starting from left and then getting added with the right. That's why it is the perfect answer. It is the wrong answer, and the parser will not generate the parse tree using this syntax, but this syntax also. Okay, this is how you have understood the associativity. Now in case of precedence, suppose there is more than one operator. In our previous example, here it is only one operator, that is plus. Two times plus have come, but what happens when there will be more than one operator? Okay, suppose a plus, then b, then minus, then c. Okay, let us take one more example, a plus a b star c. Okay, now in this case, or you can say that we can write it as first of all a plus, so that you can understand very well, a plus b and then star c. Okay, and another example is that a plus b then star c. Okay, which is right, which is right, you have to tell me which is right, whether this one is right or that one is right, whether this one is right or this one is right, you have to tell it. So you are a parser. Suppose yourself as a parser. A plus B star C is the correct one, or A plus B star C is the correct one. You might get confused that what is the main difference in between that. So there is a huge difference by the associativity. Okay, with this bracket, it means that this star will be solved first of all. In this, the plus will get solved first of all. So you have get confused. So in order to get rid of this confusion, you have to take the option precedence. Whenever there will be plus or minus or modulus, you have to check which one have the higher precedence. So here we can see that multiplication has the highest precedence than this plus. So you have to select this production rule, that is a plus b star c, and the associativity symbol that is written over here by using the bracket is nothing but to explain you, just to explain you, it will be not there, you have to take care of this. So this is how the precedence will be occurred. But in case of grammar, in case of grammar, this is something else. A plus can be higher precedence than the star, because you have to take care of this example. Here it is. Okay, suppose we are wanting to explain this one. Okay, so let us move on to this. So here this plus is getting the least position of the parse tree. This is the parse tree, this is the parse tree, and this plus symbol is getting the least position, so this will get the highest precedence. But this minus is getting the highest position, so this will get the least precedence. In this case, this same minus will get the highest precedence because this is having the least position of this parse tree. Okay, and in the same parse tree, this plus have gotten the higher position than this minus symbol. That's why this plus will be having the least precedence. Okay, so now you have understood that the symbol which will be in the least position will be getting the highest precedence, and which will be at the higher position will get the least precedence. So this is the main concept of precedence, and you have also understood the associativity property. Now let us move on to one example. So the example is that E derives the capital E plus ID or ID. So it is ambiguous or not? Yes, it is unambiguous because there is no any chance of deriving this ID plus ID string by expanding the another E. So you have to expand this E only. So let us move on to the example. This E can be only derived. So this will be our left associative because this is nothing but a left recursive grammar. A left recursive grammar is nothing but the grammar in which the rightmost, in which RHS, in the RHS, the leftmost symbol will be same as of the LHS. That's why it is known as a left recursive grammar. So left recursive grammar always follows the left associativity, and hence there is a plus symbol also there. So we have to check whether this ID plus ID plus ID is correct or this ID plus ID plus ID is correct. If you have understood it till now, so you may comment in the comment box whether this one is correct or this one is correct. Okay, but now we are going to discuss which one is correct. So we have to take care of that. Tree grows towards left in case of left associative, and grammar is a left recursive, so it follows the left associativity. This is the most important point that you have to take care of, that in order to make yourself understand. So now we are creating the past tree from left to right. So what we have written in our point is that tree grows towards left. So here it is the growing of the tree, the growth of the tree is towards the left position. That's why it is a left recursive grammar and left associative grammar as well. So let us move on to the yield of a past tree. So first of all we are getting ID, then plus, then ID, then plus, then ID, and then ultimately E. So at last we are getting ID plus ID plus ID. Okay. So this is how we have gotten our syntax ID plus ID plus ID. Okay. So this is how, this is nothing but the unambiguous grammar we have just converted into from the ambiguous grammar. And we have already done these types of examples in our previous videos as well. Now, in our upcoming videos, we will be understanding these examples with the required unambiguous grammar. Till now, thank you for watching. Till then, keep on learning, keep on earning. Thank you very much.